Dear students, today we can continue our third geography lesson, drainage. We have discussed about the importance of Himalayan or peninsular rivers in the last class and also discussed about the role playing by lakes for Indian national economy. And here we are going to discuss the one major important point called Himalayan rivers. We have three major Himalayan rivers, Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. All these three rivers, especially Indus, already had a great important role in our national and cultural development. As we studied already about the Indus Valley civilization. That is thousands of years back, people started to inhabit on the banks of river Indus. And our river Indus is a part of our India's culture also. So we can discuss some of the important points regarding river Indus now. Himalayan rivers are longer than peninsular rivers that we already studied, and they also are perennial due to continuous availability of water either from rain or from snow. So Himalayan rivers are very important, especially to create the northern area of India really inhabitable. So let us study about the importance of Indus river now. River Indus is one of the west flowing peninsular river. It's originating in the Manasarovar Lake in Tibet in the Himalayan area, and it's entering, or it has a west flow movement, and it's entering into Kashmir and also passing through different areas of Kashmir and entering into Pakistan. So a west flow is there for river Indus, and from there also lots of river tributaries are joining with river Indus. From Kashmir itself, important tributaries joining with the Indus are river Shyok, Nubra, etc. And while it is entering into Pakistan, from there also the most famous tributaries like Bias, Satluj, Jhelum, Ravi, etc. also joining with the river Indus. And the total length of river Indus from Manasarovar to its end, or its joining in the Arabian Sea, it is almost 2,900 kilometers of length is there, but very small length only is passing through India, that is around 709 kilometers of length of this Indus river is only passing through India. The rest is passing through Pakistan. So on the way from Manasarovar Lake to Arabian Sea, lots of areas are covering by the river Indus, as it is joining with the lots of tributaries and also distributaries. So one of the largest river basin in the peninsular India is belongs to Indus river. River Ganga is the longest river of India, and its starting or its origin is from the important glacier called Gangotri Glacier in Himalayas, and the name of this river Ganga in its origin is called Bhagirathi. It is also known as the headwaters of river Ganga. It is called Bhagirathi. From there on the way, Alagananda is the another important or the first important tributary joining with the river Ganga, and it's joining with the Ganga at a place called Devaprayag in Uttarakhand. From there again it is passing through different areas of Uttar Pradesh, and at a place called Allahabad, Ganga meets with another important tributary of it's called Yamuna. And for river Ganga, lots of tributaries are there from both sides, that is from Himalayan areas and also from the uplands of peninsular area. So the most important tributaries joining with Ganga from different area is called are Yamuna, then Gagara and Kosi. All these are one of the most important contributors of water to river Ganga. And from peninsular area also, that is from the uplands of peninsular area, they also are the most important tributaries from these areas are called Chambal, Betwa and Son. Other than these, lots of rivers or lots of tributaries are joining with Ganga from different areas, that is from Uttarakhand or Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or from other areas together. And the most and also the longest or the longest tributary of river Ganga is Yamuna, and it is joining with the river Ganga at a place called Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. The tributaries of Ganga from the side of peninsular areas are shorter and also carries less water, and also gives a contribution of water from as much as possible. So a lot of areas are covering by Ganga and its tributaries. That's why the longest and also the largest river basin in India belongs to river Ganga. Not only river Ganga from its Himalayan or from peninsular areas, from other areas, that is from the areas of Assam etc. also many small tributaries are joining with the river Ganga, and along with all this, river Brahmaputra also joins with river Ganga at Bangladesh. One of the most important landform, that is our northern plain, is mainly made due to the fertile areas, made fertile by the flowing water from Ganga and its contributaries. Year by year, continuous flooding is happening, so the top soil is becoming always newer and newer and becoming more and more fertile. So even though many problems are happening, especially for life and property, for human and also for any other type of animals, river makes that soil so fertile for the agricultural activities. River Ganga has an eastward movement till a particular place called Faraka in West Bengal. From that specific area, it going to two different places, or it bifurcates. One of its stream is going to southern areas or southward and also joining to Bay of Bengal through the deltaic areas of Ganga. And also the remaining portion, that is the main stream of river Ganga, also has another kind of southward movement and it's entering into Bay of Bengal, joining with the Brahmaputra on the way. And the name of this new river, that is the joined river water of Ganga and Brahmaputra, together known as Meghna in Bangladesh, and from there onwards it entering into Bay of Bengal. And this one, that is Bay of Bengal, this Brahmaputra and river Ganga together makes the largest delta in this world called Sundarbans. And it is always a most fertilest place in this world, and also makes so more and more fertile due to the continuous overflow of water from both these rivers known as Ganga and Brahmaputra. Sundarbans is one of the fast growing delta, and also it is the homeland for our Bengal tiger. What is special for Bengal tiger is that it is considered as our national animal. So the total length of our river Ganga is 2500 kilometers, and out of this 2500 kilometers, 2010 kilometers of length is flowing through India, and the rest is going through Bangladesh. And here we can study one more important feature of the same, that it is the most important place or the river in India where national waterways are so common. As we know that river system or rivers are very much helpful for the development of a nation, especially for transportation. Here this river Ganga plays a great role in case of transportation facility. National water highway number 1 is in the river Ganga. So such a lengthiest area is there covering by river Ganga, and also we know that river Ganga is has another important speciality, that is it is also related to one of the important water divide in India, that is Ambala in Haryana is the important water divide. We know water divide means a place, a upland or a elevated place which separates two important river bodies. So Ambala in Haryana is such a water divide which dividing or which separating Indus river system and Ganga river system into two parts. So river Ganga has many importance related to the same, and it is also considering as one of the important sacred river for our Indian culture. And as our rivers, due to this sacred importance for river India, so river Ganga, many important problems also are facing by river Ganga in the form of pollution. That's why Ganga Action Plan also introduced in order to protect and also to keep a new health for river water. Now let us discuss about the river Brahmaputra. What is special to Brahmaputra is that majority of its portions are passing out of India. Because even though it is originating near to the area where our river Indus is originating, that is near to Manasarovar Lake, it passing through out of India through Tibet and also through China and entering into India in the area where our state Arunachal Pradesh is there. From there or at a place called Arunachal Pradesh or out of Arunachal Pradesh, there is an important peak called Namcha Barwa, one of the highest peak in our Himalayan ranges, and near to that Namcha Barwa mountain, it has a U-turn and entering into India in the area of Arunachal Pradesh. As it is flowing almost through the areas of China and Tibet, there is no much water content, that is they are passing through a little bit dry area. While it is entering into India, the remaining portions of Brahmaputra is passing through India with areas where highest rainfall is occurring in this world. And the name, while it is entering into India, the name of the Brahmaputra changes. That is, while it is passing through passing through Tibet and China, its name is Sangpo. While it is entering into India, its name just changing as Dihang. And lots of tributaries like Dibang, Lohit, Manas, Tista, etc. are joining with the Brahmaputra. And from there, that is while entering into India, Brahmaputra becomes the river containing huge amount of water. And we know longest river in India passing through in India is Ganga. But large amount of water is carrying by Brahmaputra. And while it is passing through the areas of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, etc., it entering into Bangladesh where it meets with our river Ganga. And in Bangladesh, river Brahmaputra is known as Jamuna. So, different names are there for river Brahmaputra from its origin until the end. And with joining with the river Ganga in Bangladesh, Brahmaputra and river Ganga together meets Bay of Bengal from the area of our Sundarban Delta onwards. So, even though it carries no any much water from the outside, while it is entering into India, it carries huge amount of water. That's why the world's largest riverine islands also are there in this river itself. Riverine island means island formed within a river. And the world's largest riverine island also is locating in our river Brahmaputra, and its name is Majuli. And this river Brahmaputra also causes for many kind of devastating problems, just like in the form of flood will be there on one side due to the heavy rainfall and also the amount of water, and many problems also will be there. But it is one of the important river which carries huge amount of water and also helps the easternmost areas of India, that is our 7 sisters of India, to get their more important water content from this river to utilize it for different purpose. So, river Indus with its west flowing nature, then river Ganga and Brahmaputra with west east flowing nature, and river Ganga is flowing majority, that is 98% of river Ganga is flowing through Indian land alone. That's why river Ganga is known as the longest river of India, and also the largest river basin belongs to river Ganga. And huge amount or large amount or volume of water is carrying by river Brahmaputra, and it has many different terms while it on the way. While entering into India, it is known as Dihang. From there, many other names too. So children, today we discussed only about the 3 major important Himalayan rivers known as the Indus, the Ganges, and also the Brahmaputra. So, we need to discuss the other important rivers in India in the next class. So, let us wind up now. Thank you. Have a nice day.